So we are yet to another level of study, and this time we are going to study about Google Forms, how to create Google Forms online. Google Forms or Google Form is a versatile tool used for creating online surveys, and forms. Basically, it allows users to design forms with various types of questions. It is used for surveys and polls. For example, there would be exit interviews or disaster surveys, disease surveys. So it is used for quizzes, used for event registration. It is also used in data collection. So we are going to look at that, and in a few minutes I'm going to open up my Google to search for Google Forms. So I've clicked at Google. So we want to search for Google Forms. So from Google Forms creation, Google Drive, find Google Contacts on Gmail. So now I'm going to look at Google Forms creation. So now we scroll down, go to Google Forms sign in. So on Google Forms sign in, we see it brings forms and search. So there are so many forms here you can search for. And to start a new form, you either click on a blank form or contact information, RSV, party invite, t-shirt, sign up, t-shirt sign up. So it can be used for that surveys. So you have here temporary gallery. Temporary gallery can give you designs, designs of these forms I've put here. So it has several contact, RSV. So those are other designs, and party, also have party invite. Now let's click on a blank form. So I've clicked on blank form. So it has brought untitled form description. Then style. There is a dialog box here. Style your text. Google Forms now has more font options, including styles and sizes. You can choose a different font for headers, questions, or texts. So just say OK. So now this is a titled form, and then form description. We also have title question, option 1. So you add option and add other. So you can either delete, you can duplicate. This is required or not required. So when you click, it shows. When you click, it shows something that either it is required or not. Then we have a multiple choice. So if you're making like a quiz, or you're making like a quiz, so it has short answer, paragraph, choice, check boxes, drop down, file, upload, linear. So ideally, let's click on these are questions. So we also have responses. So it means here it is Google Forms can create a questionnaire for you. Then it can just settings where make this quiz. Make this quiz, assign point values, set answers, and automatically provide feedback. So that means we are going to assess on online responses, manage how responses are collected and protected. So this is usually a questionnaire. Questionnaire can be, your responses can be protected, can include and protected so that no one can access them. Presentation, manage how to form and how the form and responses are presented. So let's just click here and see responses, manage how responses are collected and protected. Correct email address. So it says do not collect or collect. So you can either say verified and responder input, do not collect. Then here you either put it off or you put it on. Send send responders a copy of their response. So you may ask questions to responders and you may want to give them a feedback of the questionnaire you have been asking questions, you have been using to ask questions. So here you may want to, if after collecting the information, you can send back a copy of their response so that they're also aware, and so it is either on or it's off. Then here, presentation, manage how the form responses are presented. So I'm just seeing only form presentation. That is okay. Let me scroll down. It has gone too fast. So form presentation is what I want to see. Form presentation is what I want to see. I'm sorry, some insects are disturbing me, so bear with me. I'm outside here. So presentation, manage how the form and responses are presented. So form presentation, so progress bar. This here, when you click, you can show progress bar, show question, order. So here it can also show the order. The next question, either from question 1 to question 10. So when you ask one question, it can show you the next question. Then after submission, confirmation of message, either edit it before the response has been recorded. So this is the response when you are being recorded. So it means you are using online either to make a focus group discussion or to have questions subjected to a person, but they just recorded, answers are just recorded here. So show link to submit another response. Then view results, summary. So it's good to use. So this is how things are made, and those were the settings. So I've clicked on responses and there are no responses. Of course, the other responses which you have been getting, they are the ones you're supposed to get here. Let me see. So option 1. So this way now you can use. This way you can use to send your data. So correct email address, send via email. So the email to names or email address. I title your subject. I've invited you out. I've invited you out the form. And this is, I think, how you fill the form. You send to person. This will be the heading that I've invited you to fill out this form. I've invited you to fill out this form. So include, I can click here, include form in email. So you add editor of the form. Either cancel or send to that your person so that when he finishes filling it or editing it, then he sends back to you. Saying verifications, either verified, responder input, so many options. So and this is what I can present to you, what I think will be enough for you to make up a report, make up a form, and it must be titled from the beginning. So